in the sky over the last few nights, you may have seen some of those streaks in the air. It's because we're in the middle of a meteor shower. And so today we have astrophotographer Maxwell Palau. Did I say that right?
You did.
Okay, here joining us to talk about what he's been doing over the last few days and why this is so interesting. I think my first question when producer Donna and I were talking about this is like, what's the big deal about this meteor shower?
Well, meteor showers are so special in that you don't need a telescope, you don't need a pair of binoculars. All you just need is your eyes and the willingness to go out into a dark sky location and enjoy the show.
Well, and clear skies and a new moon, right? So we've got some good conditions for this, or no?
Oh, definitely. Actually, we haven't had conditions like this in about 8 years.
Oh, interesting.
So last year it was, again, messed up by the moon, but this time new moon phase, meaning no moon out there.
Yeah.
So you go out there completely dark.
Yeah. Oh,
so
perfect.
you see everything in the night
So
sky.
what is this? I mean, could we get hit by these meteors? I mean, we see all the movies and everything. I mean, tell us what this is. You're an amateur astronomer, you say.
Yes.
And you're a photographer for astronomy. So it's like you're in the mix, man. What is this meteor shower? Is it anything going to hit us?
No, we have no fear of that. Actually, some kind of a interesting topic is those little grains of sand is actually what those meteors are. They're not huge rocks or anything most of the time. So things you're seeing up in the sky are actually the size of a marble, size of a grain of sand.
Really?
Not very big at all.
How do they make all that light?
They're traveling so fast, between 20 and 40,000 miles an hour.
Wow.
And that friction, when it hits our atmosphere, is what causes them to burn up and show the nice spectacular light in the sky.
Interesting. Are these your pictures?
These are, yes. That was from 2 nights ago on top of Mount Palomar, actually.
Really? Let's just take a minute. Can you tell me more about these pictures? These are beautiful.
Oh, sure. These are long exposure shots. So that's actually right there. That's on the top of Mount Palomar. And it just,
This
so
is
they're
beautiful.
coming to get you, attacking the space guys. Right?
Yeah, right? Do you like Star Wars?
Oh, I'm more of a Star Trek fan myself.
Oh! Yes!
Enterprise,
Okay, I hear you now. So did you take, this is your telescope that you use sometimes. Now, did you take these pictures with this particular, because this is a nice looking telescope you got here.
Thank you.
Were those pictures taken with this, or were they taken just off the shoulder or whatever?
Actually, those pictures were taken just directly off the camera in a wide field lens. When you move up to a telescope like this, it's going to be narrowing your field of view. So you're not going to get anywhere near the wide field view that you would get on a wide field lens, such as a 14 millimeter or a wider angle lens. So if you want to look up at something close, like the Andromeda Galaxy or a planet, then that's when you put your camera to the back of the telescope and get some nice images.
So in situations like this, it's much better not to use a telescope, which is kind of counterintuitive.
Right, so that's what makes it so awesome to go out there and check out the meteor shower, because you don't need a telescope, you don't need a pair of binoculars, you just need to go out there, sit down in a lawn chair, or just get a nice, comfortable, warm place and just look out in the night sky and enjoy the show.
How long will it take you to see the meteors once you sit down?
Well, here in San Diego, the Perseids tend to come up at about 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 to 1, so that would be the time to go out and really enjoy the show. Now, the peak of it was last night, but we're still going to get some really nice views of it even tonight and then coming to this coming weekend as well.
I want kids to get excited about this. Like, have you been excited about this since you were a kid?
Since I was a kid.
Are you still a kid?
At heart, yeah, I still am. I really am.
Me too.
And that's part of one of my goals, is to help bring back the interest in science and astronomy. And that's part of what I do as well, is I do shows and I do stargazing events and teach people how to do this stuff so that way they can get out there and do it themselves.
Interesting. Speaking of stargazing events, the Julian Star Fest, can you tell us about that?
The Julian Star Fest is a gathering of a whole bunch of astronomers, amateur astronomers from all over Southern California. And when people just go out there and hang out for a couple of days, have a good time, take their telescopes out there. You'll find a bunch of guys that they're teaching how to do astrophotography.
Interesting.
All the different telescope companies will be there, so they come there and showcase their stuff, and it's a blast for everyone.
What got you excited, Maxwell? What got you into this?
Astrophotography specifically was probably one of my college courses, actually. One of the instructors pulled out a telescope. We went out into the middle of the field, looked up at the moon, and I took my first astrophotography shot using the camera from an iPod Touch against the eyepiece, shooting the moon. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I got to do this on my own.
Really? An iPad Touch?
Just the iPod, the little tiny one, not even the iPhone, just the old iPod Touch. And from there on, I'm hooked. I'm going to see what I can do now. And then just little by little bit over the years, I've been moving up from one telescope to a smaller telescope to bigger until
I can see that you're very excited about this.
I love it with a passion.
Where should people go tonight if they can? Should they go to Julian or Mount Palomar?
The places I personally like to go to that are not too far away from here, Ramona's a good place. Mount Palomar, if you can make it there, I believe that's probably one of the best places you're going to get the views.
They do have the observatory.
Yeah, Mount Palomar is great. So if you go there.
They have a question.
Raul has a question, but I'll ask it for him. A telescope?
Yes.
How much was that thing?
How much it cost? How much did your telescope
I just want to know because it looks very
this type
big
of telescope
and fancy.
is called an apochromatic refractor, and this has to do with the different lens elements inside there. So for this type of telescope, you're looking anywhere between 2,500 to 3,000, and that's just for this tube right here. Then you got the rest of it. And funny, actually, most tripods and mounting systems will be much larger than the telescopes themselves. They can support not only the weight, but have better tracking systems, be able to track and follow whatever you're taking images of.
Oh, wow, the technology.
Wait, so overall, how much did you pay for the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing
if I
together.
To buy that from you?
Well, it was reasonable investment.
Let's do the prices right here. Let's start guessing. I say 5,000. What do you think?
Well, 5, I already know because he told me.
6,000.
I mean,
how much was it?
But with everything all together,
he said it's like a good $8,000, but it's worth
8,000.
it. Look at the. Did you see the photos he took? I think it's worth it.
Those are moving.
Those photos were
beautiful,
incredible. I mean,
yes,
outstanding. Look, I mean, they're beautiful.
Maxwell,
frame one of those things.
Coming on the show.
Thank you for coming. Yep.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Back to you guys.
Okay.